What's up agents, Patrick Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 guide video. Today's guide video is going to be how to do District Union Arena on Legendary. If you guys are struggling with it, it is the first one I would start on. It is the simplest one, I would say. So definitely do this one first. I'm going to tell you guys how to do it. Lots of hints and tips, what builds to run, how to synergize your team the best way. So the first thing we've got to go over is what kind of builds you want to take into this. So the three builds that you're going to need is a status effect build, which is my Pyro build 2.0. Just utilize that, but use the Blinder Firefly and EMP Pulse. Now, the next build is going to be a healer build. I also have that. All builds will be in the description. Healer build is the best way to do it. I see a lot of people still argue and use empathetic resolve and all that. Use hardwired. Hardwired is the best way to heal your teammates. If you want to go for situational healing with damage buffs, and go for that. But if you want straight up instant cooldown, revive hives, great healing, 80% skill haste, I think I've got my build up to now. Instant cooldowns, hardwired is the build to go for. I'll leave a link in the description. That is still the best. That's the one I use. And then the next build is going to be obviously the DPS build. So the DPS build is going to be a rifle build. Now, I haven't dropped this build yet because I'm working on it. I'm still trying to get it perfect because let me tell you guys something now. Glass cannon is the last thing you want to be running. I see a lot of people running glass cannon and I find it hilarious. Don't use glass cannon. That is for really, really good, confident players and players who want to hide to shoot enemies from far. It's better off, you're better off using Unbreakable or anything like that. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it. Now, I'm not telling you how to play the game. I'm not going to tell you what to run, what not to run. Yes, glass cannon can work in some certain situations, but let me tell you guys something now. There are better talents that'll work well. I don't know if anyone knows, you can actually use the shield with your scope together and it actually doesn't scope in. So that's another way to get higher numbers without having to just go glass cannon and just die instantly, which is not nice for your team. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to talk about the first section where you guys want to enter the Union Arena. So when you go there, there are going to be hordes of enemies, waves of big boys. They're going to drop from helicopters. What I recommend doing is having 1 healer and 3 DPS. You can put a status effect guy as well and 2 DPS, but the best way to do this is to just hammer them with DPS before they can even get away from the helicopter. Just hammer with the drones with DPS, the roller boys with the guns, the robots. Hammer them with DPS. It works very well, or even an EMP. Everyone have an EMP pulse. It works extremely well, and that's how you're going to get through this area the quickest. That's what I found. And grenade icons, lightning bolt icons. That means bombardier drones and grenades, and that's what will kill you the fastest. Obviously, get rid of them as quick as possible. Those females with the lightning bolts, those are the ones that are going to cause you guys the worst problems. So once you've done this area, we're going to move on to the next area, which is a little bit tricky. Now, this area can take forever. You go through a doorway, and there's a little corridor, guys. It's a corridor, and as soon as you walk in there, oh hello, there's like 20 NPCs that rock up. Now, the one you want to kill is not the guy with the cross. The guy with the cross does not put the box down most of the time. Now, I've seen him do it once or twice. I don't know if I get confused while I'm playing because I'm concentrating, but it's not actually him. It's the leader that puts the box down. The guy with like the chevrons on top of his head, the golden one. He's the one at the back who will drop that ridiculous healer box down. And once that guy has dropped the box down, you will not be able to kill those enemies. If all of you focus with rifle builds, and you might be able to take them down, but they just instantly heal, and it's a very big problem. So what I recommend is for this part, you want to have a status effect player. You need to switch your builds constantly to do this mission, guys. Have a status effect player, a healer, and 2 DPS. The DPS guys are going to rip through them. You're going to have status effect and healing. Now, all the builds will be in the description below. I did this with my team, my community members. If you guys don't know them, I'm sure you have seen them in my streams and that. They are part of my membership. You guys can go to my main channel, my main page, become a member. It's only like $1 a month. You get private Discord and all that if you want to play with me. And maybe we can carry you through it, guys. Just let me know. I'm sure they won't mind. We'll do it together. It's not too bad. I enjoy doing it because it's good for farming loot. So this part is not that bad as long as you can get those green boxes down. Now, I've tried throwing grenades. What I can recommend is someone running up to the guy and trying to shoot the box. It's very, very difficult. And if you guys do get caught up, you can still do it. Just run into this little room and you can actually shoot through the tarpaulin by the doorway. It's like the plastic coating. You can shoot through it, the sheeting, and do damage. That's a very good way of doing it. That's how we do it. That's how we do big numbers on their head to get them down as quick as possible. It's it's tricky and it does take forever. But once you get past that, you're probably feeling a bit confident. Then you go to the next area. This is where the drones come in. So you need, the person running a skill build needs to utilize the EMP pulse and get ready, because those drones are going to absolutely destroy you guys. So it's very important to destroy those drones. Once you've destroyed those drones, it's going to be a breeze. You can run through, just DPS them. Having a healer is not really necessary in this part. Then you're going to move forward. When you go upstairs, you guys need to be wary, because there are going to be dogs there. This is the easiest part of the mission. There's going to be a bunch of dogs. EMP pulse them. They go down. You DPS them. It's easy. One person needs to run EMP. I recommend the status effect guy uses that, because that'll allow it. So let me just explain. Status effect is effect duration and like strength, like i.e. damage or burn damage or whatever. Chem launching duration. That's how status effects stacks. When you stack status effects, it's duration and like strength. So just remember that, guys. So once you've done that part, you're going to go into this little room, and this is going to be another pretty easy part. You don't need a healer. You don't even need a status effect. But from now on, I would recommend using someone with the Firefly. The Blinder Firefly is so strong in this. Someone with status effects, it's pretty easy. Blind all of them for up to 16 seconds. So your DPS guys, so all three of you can just out DPS them. That's the most efficient way to get through this. Like I said before, always make sure you get the drone people first, because those drone women will destroy you. It's very annoying. Then once you move forward, you're going to have to push this little button on the far right. Now when you push that button, you guys better run away, because run straight back to your teammates. Your whole team needs to stay back, because they flank you from the other side of the room, and you will get caught out, because the big boys have got stinger hives and they destroy you. If you have DPS builds, you get stung and you've got less than half armor, you're going to probably die. So it's very important to get ready for the shotgunners, because they rush you. Status effect is king right here. Just one Firefly, even a Banshee pulse, whatever you guys want to use to actually disorientate them or to incapacitate them, so you guys can out DPS them. And that's just pretty much how you're going to do it from now on. And we're not going to go over too much. Just keep going. Now, you will get to a part where the boxes drop again. It's all about patience. When you get to the certain section where there's like there's a doorway, and then you take a sharp right, and there's another doorway. Don't go into that room. Where it says entrance on the wall, do not go in there, because you will just be destroyed. Wait outside in the corridor, and they will come to you. The NPCs will come to you, and you can out DPS them, status affect them. Very important. This is where you might need a healer. Having a healer will help a lot, but it's not really necessary. Like I said, DPS and status effect is probably the best way to get through this section. Just wait up. Don't get caught by the doorway, because if one of your players goes down, they will actually push you, and it's game over. And there is a checkpoint in this mission, but it's not here. So we're going to move forward, and it's even more straightforward here. But when you guys get to this room with green gas, now it seems like there's a lot of cover, which is good, but stay back. Stay at the back of the room. The NPCs do not push further than halfway through the room, because the big boys have stinger hives, and they will get you. And if you go down, they will sting you, and you won't be able to revive, and it'll destroy you, revive a hive, and it's very chaotic. And guess what? There's going to be green boxes as well. So green boxes are not going to help you, and it's going to be a very bad time. But once you out DPS them, once the boxes are down, it's just happy days. Next part of the mission. The next one, just go through. It's the same concept. Status affect them, destroy them. Now this part is where it gets quite difficult, and you need a healer. This part is, from now on, you need a healer. It's just the last part past the checkpoint where you don't need a healer. You need someone with a very strong hive and a chem launcher. Someone that can keep shooting chems down. So what we did in the first part, we went upstairs, guys. You know where all the escalators are. Don't go upstairs. Stay by the doorway and just camp the doorway and just peek and shoot once the room is clear, because it can get very difficult. And if you get caught off guard, it's very hard, because of the stinger hives, and the dogs rush you very quickly, and you're going to need a lot of EMPs and stuff like that. So I recommend stay back with a healer, someone just shooting chems at the door. And once your friends do that for you, it can be a lot. It's pretty simple. Let's just put it like that, guys. Then once you make it through this room, it's going to be probably the part which gave us the most trouble. We call it the garage. So you're going to be camping in this little garage. I recommend camping in this garage. If you guys aren't the most competent players, don't run inside there, because you will have a big problem. So what you want to do is throw your hive down, throw chems down. A healer will keep your team alive. That's what I did. I use my hardwired build. It works every time. Great. Cooldowns are amazing. It's really, really strong. And just keep shooting chems down, hives, keep your team alive, and eventually you will get through it because they will drop those stupid green boxes and the drones will come and wreck you. Then once you've cleared this room, guess what, guys? If you get through this little iron gate, it's checkpoint time and you can respawn. Then from there, you guys can go crazy. I would recommend all out DPS because that's what you're going to need. Clear the NPCs. The big boss. Now, the big boss is very difficult to kill if you guys don't know how. Logan aggro. What you need to do is stay far away from him because he will one-shot you with his crazy EMP. Logan Smits. He will one-shot you and it's very hard. It doesn't really matter because, you know, you can just respawn. But shoot his backpack, shoot his chains off. He will actually shout, I'm reapplying my chains. Then once you've killed all the green boxes and NPCs, just shoot his chains down. When he's down, it's kind of like Boomer. And you just got to shoot him in the face until he's dead. He is very tanky and it'll take a while. Then once you guys do it, you'll get the dog trophy and the hat, the legendary outfit. You won't get the whole outfit, but just the hat, which is okay. It's not the best part. But then your first legendary is done. And it's a big GG's. And do it legit, guys. I recommend it because we all know that bans are being issued very soon for people who use the damage glitch, so do not use the damage glitch. So make sure to follow my steps. Obviously, everyone can do whatever they want to do. You guys don't have to listen to me. You don't have to follow my builds. But I'm sure you guys, you know that I do try my best to get the footage and to explain it to you in the best way. I hope I did. Please leave a like if I did. Leave a comment if you guys have more tips, tricks for me to learn, because I'm always trying to learn in this game. It's all still fresh to us. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Peace out.